Hello and welcome to Easily Missed Bits from Hades. This game has so much conditional dialogue and interactions that it's nearly impossible to catch them all, especially with the fact that each character has hundreds and hundreds of voice lines. In this episode we have some gameplay hints, some funny interactions, and definitely some spoilers, and that's the only warning you get. So, let's get started. Our first bit is about Patroclus, the gloomy dude in Elysium who you eventually learn has a history with Achilles. Now, it's no secret the gods you see will give you a unique voice line if you're wearing their keepsake. For example, if you're wearing Zeus's thunder signet when you run into him, he'll give you this voice line.
Ah, must be my gleaming thunder signet that I transferred to you. Why, I could feel its call from all the way up here.
However, the only person I've noticed to comment on a keepsake other than their own is Patroclus, who will notice if you're wearing the Myrmidon bracer from Achilles.
What is that on your wrist there, stranger? Let me see, is that a bracer of the Myrmidons? Achilles.
This is his bracer, yes. You recognize it then. Were you a Myrmidon yourself? I heard they were unstoppable.
Well, now, if we were so unstoppable, we'd not be here, would we? May that bracer protect you more than its light protected our phalanxes.
Next up we have Artemis. The Olympians give her a hard time for being a loner, always on the hunt with no desire to take a mate. But in this interaction, we get a hint of why Artemis isn't interested in any of the gods.
Hey, Zagreus. There's something I've been wondering, and don't take this the wrong way or anything, okay? Oh no. It's her.
Why, Artemis, you're absolutely tongue-tied. Due to our little godling in the underworld, or a little due to me? You shall figure it all out, I'm sure.
Look, what was I... just never mind. I'll talk to you some other time, I guess.
So they leave it kind of ambiguous. Maybe she's into girls, maybe she's not. Anyways, here's a bonus clip I just found really funny.
Zagreus, rather than greet you as I normally would do, instead allow me to present to you my illustrious, kind, generous Lord Father, your greatest Uncle Zeus.
Thank you for the introduction, daughter. Now, you run along, go frolic with your nymphs or something. Leave me to assist my nephew here. Bestow on him your faint blessing if you must.
At number 3 we have the Hydra. If you cleared this boss enough times, Zagreus will nickname him Lerny. And this nickname really sticks.
I know you missed me, Lerny, and I missed you too. Be there soon, Lerny. Lerny, if you'd like for me to kill you, hiss. Bye for now, Lerny.
And now we move on to Fated Authority, an ability which lets you re-roll the reward of a room. For the longest time I was confused by how it worked, so I was really excited here because I re-rolled a palm into a boon, which I thought was really rare. But as it turns out, the rewards are in just 2 categories: currency and upgrades. And you can actually tell which category a reward is in by checking the color of the laurel around it. You can see the leaves around the orb is gold for upgrades and blue for currency. Next, did you know that the gods will notice if you're low on health? I would never know, because I'm so good at this game that I never...
Zagreus, you must have left most of your lifeblood back the other way. Oh, I jest. But you look terrible. Well, let's face it, Zagreus, you are as good as dead right now. But you'll just slosh right back out of the river Styx and give it a good try again, won't you?
Oh, Zag, look, I know you're not in a good spot right now. You must be really out of sorts. Though maybe this might numb the pain a bit.
You seem to be upon the verge of death, my kin.
I cannot wait to hear of it. The experience of death, time after time. You are one of a kind.
Here, we have an interaction between Skelly and Thanatos. You would think they would never have a way to interact. Skelly never leaves his room where the weapons are, and Thanatos only appears in the house or out in the field. But by using Rib to summon Skelly during a Thanatos room, you can get this short but easily missed interaction.
Stand down.
To me, Skelly, it's time to get beat up.
That's
Hey, Thanatos!
Did you catch it? Okay, one more time.
To me, Skelly, it's time to get beat up.
Let yourself open already. With no control.
Yeah, it's really hard to hear in that clip, so, here.
That skeleton.
Hey, Thanatos, big fan right here.
Here's a cool little tip to help you get through Elysium. You may have encountered the Bull of Minos as a mini-boss halfway through the area, but did you know that beating him will lower his health in the area's final boss fight? That's right, you can make this fight way easier by just... Wait a second, that's it? I fought him for like 80% of his health before, that's bull. And our last bit is something I should have caught on to a while ago. If you spend enough time wandering around the house, the shades will start to form a line from the pool of sticks to speak with Hades. These shades emote to communicate for the most part, but if you listen closely, they actually make noises.
Keep moving. Next. Next claim. Go on. Granted. Now go.
And that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and if you've noticed any rare interactions or hidden gameplay mechanics, let me know in the comments below and maybe we can make an episode about it. Till next time.